If you've worked on solar in snow country, you might have heard the myth that direct attach systems like PVKIT aren't a good fit because of snow loads. But what if that's not actually true? In this webinar, Mikal Shida from our application and engineering team explains why PVKIT can actually be an ideal solution for metal roofs in high snow regions, breaking down the forces, load distribution, and design advantages that really matter. So, get ready for some key insights here that can help you reduce weight, lower costs, and improve performance. Let's get into it.
Hi everyone, and welcome to the webinar called PVKIT in Snow Country. My name is Mikal Shida and I work in the application engineering department at S5. My academic background is in civil engineering with focus on architectural structures. And throughout my career, I have specialized in different types of roofing systems. My big passion is skiing, and I race a little as well. Also work as a ski instructor. And sometimes when I'm teaching people skiing, I show them that they can use the side cut of their ski to turn just by putting them on edge and applying pressure and letting the ski bend and turn by itself. And a lot of times they're just blown away. But they usually realize that their skiing is actually much more efficient. Sometimes I see similar reactions when I'm teaching about our PVKIT solution. I tell people that instead of adding rails for a solar project on a metal roof, they can use the standing seams or ribs of the exposed fasten roof as built-in rails, as you can see on this project. This makes installation and costs more effective, along with several other benefits. Since I live in a snow country, I work on a lot of projects with high snow loads, and I often run into the argument that we can use PVKIT because we have too much snow. I'm not sure where this idea comes from, but I want to explain in this webinar why PVKIT is actually the ideal solution for metal roofs in snow country. Before we dive in, it's important to understand the types of forces acting on the solar array, the roof, and the attachment system. First, there is the resultant force perpendicular to the solar array and the roof surface. And second, there is the force parallel to the solar array and roof surface. And both of these forces influence the design of the solar array attachment system. The first and most obvious reason why PVKIT is ideal for snow regions is the weight. PVKIT reduces the weight of the mounting system by 85%, which is huge in areas with high snow loads. It can save money on roof's load-bearing structure for new buildings, or significantly reduce the extra load when adding solar to an existing roof. Here you can see an example comparing 250 kilowatts of traditional rail-mounted components compared to 250 kilowatts of the PVKIT direct attach system. These pictures say more than 1,000 words. Another key point is the module's base of support. PVKIT provides a base of support that is very similar and in some cases even larger than traditional rail-based system. On this slide you can see the highlighted support area of the PVKIT disc compared to a traditional rail. This is the area where the solar module is in contact with the support. As you can see, the PVKIT disc offers a support area that's just as big or even bigger than the rail. When considering forces parallel to the roof surface, they generate rotational forces on the solar array support, which is the racking system basically. And these forces are then transferred through the racking system to the roof as well. For lower profile attachment systems like our PVKIT, less torque is applied to both the support and the roof because the moment arm is shorter. You can think about it like this. If you apply the same force on a short wrench, it creates less torque than if you apply the same force on a long one. And the same principle applies to solar racking systems. This is an extreme example, stacking two L feet on top of each other. but it really shows why taller systems are more vulnerable to forces acting parallel to the array, which are represented by the weight of the array and amplified by snow load, compared to a more resistant lower profile PVKIT system installed on very steep roof where parallel loads are high as well because of the gravity and can be even higher if snow load is present. Another important factor to consider in areas with high snow loads is how this load is distributed to the roof structure. Typically, a PVKIT solution requires slightly more attachment points than a traditional rail-based system because it needs a minimum of 2 attachment points per side, but this results in more even load distribution, reducing the risk of high point loads. To understand load distribution, think of it like this. If your weight is spread across multiple nails, you might even be able to stand or walk on them without injury. But if you step on a single nail with all your weight, it will hurt a lot. Since we are discussing solar attachments in snow country, there will likely be a requirement for snow retention as well, which should be designed with the solar array in mind. A lower profile racking systems allows for the use of lower, more cost-effective snow retention solutions and can also enable the installation of more solar modules on the roof. We typically recommend a gap of 3 to 4 feet between the solar array and our Cologuard system when using PVKIT, because the surface of the PVKIT array is roughly at the same height as the Cologuard system. You can see our Cologuard system on the very left side, and you can see PVKIT on the very right side. For some of our taller systems, this gap could be smaller, which can allow for maximizing the number of solar modules on the roof. However, for taller rail-based systems, the snow retention must also be taller to prevent snow from sliding over it, which increases the cost of the snow retention system. If the snow retention system is about the same height as solar array, we would still recommend a 3 to 4 feet gap between the array and snow retention. And this reduces the number of solar modules that can be installed on the roof. This is an example of a project that I work on. This project required actually 2 rows of snow retention, and they used a rail-based system about as tall as our tallest snow retention XGuard 2.0. So they had to leave gaps between the array and the snow retention. If they'd used PVKIT system, they could have kept the same snow retention but reduced the gaps, probably adding an extra row of modules. Or they could have kept the layout the same and used a lower profile, more cost-effective snow retention system. So why is PVKIT the ideal solution for snow country? It offers lower additional weight to the roof, equal or greater module support, reduced rotational forces on the attachment system and roof, better load distribution, and more cost-effective, flexible design for snow retention system with a solar array in mind. I see another parallel with skiing here. You can use one pair of skis for different types of terrain, but if you use powder skis for skiing powder, you'll be much more efficient and have much more fun as well. The same applies to solar attachment solution. You can use one system for all types of roofs, but by choosing the right system for a specific roof, you can be far more effective and save time and money for other things you enjoy.
Thanks very much to Michal for sharing his expertise with us. Like you just heard, there are a variety of advantages associated with using PVKIT in snowy regions. It helps reduce added weight, distributes loads more evenly, and gives you more flexibility when designing for snow retention. In snow country, that can make a big difference in both performance and cost. If you'd like help applying this to your own project, feel free to reach out to our team at support@s-5.com. And be sure to check out S5 University for even more opportunities to expand your metal roofing knowledge. Thank you for watching.